I'm making up some lasagna. It's been several years since I made lasagna. The last time I made it was kind of a flop. So I'm trying a different recipe. So right now I've got the ground beef browned, and now I've got some whole tomatoes thrown in with it. Alright, this is the ground beef. It's all cooked through. I added a can of whole tomatoes just to bulk it up a little bit. I'm putting this in the refrigerator right now because I'm not putting the lasagna together until tomorrow when we'll be eating it. Tonight was hamburgers, so then tomorrow when I heat this back through with the tomatoes, I'm going to add some paste, and I'm also going to add some pasta sauce, and then you'll see me put it all together and get it ready for our supper meal. Okay, we're going to get our noodles ready for our lasagna. I always bring out my great big cast iron pot, because I don't really have any other type of saucepan big enough for the noodles, and I always add a little bit of oil to the water so the noodles don't stick together, and then I try not to overcrowd the water with noodles. And these are the type of lasagna noodles I bought. Sorry for the blur. And then I've got these two pans. This one that I just recently purchased from Magnolia, and then this Anchor Hocking. I'm going to spray the bottoms of both of these and wait for the water to come up to boil, and then put the noodles in to cook. Alright, we got the noodles boiling. When you add the oil in that, then you know, they kind of just float. Can't really see it because the water's frothing, but they float by themselves. Use tongs if you can. Grab a hold of them, move them around so they get evenly cooked. Got the sauce here. Got the ground beef that I made up last night, and I've added the pasta sauce. I'm going to warm that through now, and then we've got one pan with the noodles laid in it. And the next thing we're going to move on to is the ricotta cheese mixed with Parmesan. Okay, I have the first layer, so I have the noodles in the pan, and then I have the first layer of ground beef and sauce. And then we have the next layer in, which is the ricotta and the Parmesan cheese mixed together. I let it soften up quite a bit so that it was pliable. And then I'm just putting a few drops of the Prego pasta sauce on there. My big problem with lasagna is always that it's either too mushy or too dry. So we're going to try to not have that happen with these two containers or two pans of lasagna I'm making today. And this is going to be what it looks like when it's ready to go into the oven. So on the bottom you got a little bit of sauce in a greased pan, and then you have some noodles, and then I put the ground beef with sauce, and then the ricotta cheese that's mixed with Parmesan, and then another layer of noodles, and repeat, and then a last layer of noodles, and then I just put some sauce over the top of the last layer of noodles. You know, you want to make sure that everything's sealed in, and then you want that last layer of noodles obviously to be moist. So the sauce went over the top of those, and then some mozzarella cheese on top. So we're going to cover that with foil, and we're going to put it into the oven. It's a 400-degree oven. I believe it's about 45 minutes. Then we're going to take the cover off at the end to brown the mozzarella cheese, and then I'll show you what it looks like.